Well, I guess our conversation's over.
So we were gonna be streaming Monster Prom today, but the DLC's not out yet.
Which
Hold
is
up.
fine.
It is now at the top
Now
of the hour? Is it out?
There's
It
an
is-
update.
No, it's not out, but it's saying
coming
coming soon
now.
instead of coming in an hour.
Which
Cool.
probably means they're having technical issues, so.
Yeah,
Mostly.
alright. Looks like
That's fine.
we played this one correctly then. We were gonna stream that Monster Prom Valentine's DLC, but it is not out yet. It is coming soon, even though it's supposed to be out like an hour ago. So, we're gonna be streaming this trial. Okay, those of you who weren't here for the last Phoenix Wright streams, also, hi everybody, how we doing? I'm Connor Shaw, joining me today, as always, for Phoenix Wright. Introduce yourselves.
I'm the Sister Marina. And that's the awkward silence. That is Austin.
The awkward silence where there should be comedy. Austin Sprague.
So we
We'll
were...
stick that on your tombstone.
Okay, come on. That was a good introduction.
I was a little caught up with the fact you said your last name, but I
also
say my last
Twitter
name all the
handle, so I
time.
don't-
Yeah.
It's also my Twitter handle, so it's not like I haven't thrown it out there before.
True. Also, those of you who weren't here for the last time we did this trial, it involves men who are in their 20s and 30s wanting to date a 16-year-old girl and get married to her.
Also clowns in a circus, so it's just
Yes,
bad all around.
it's just a bad time.
Yeah.
And we're that's what we're doing now. Also, we are defending one of these people who is trying to marry an underage girl. So this
Not
is
for that crime, but
yeah, not for that crime, thankfully, but still for crime.
murder. Yeah.
Just for murder and all. Also, my camera's fucked up. Hang on. There we go. Let's go.
Let's do.
Sigh.
Yeah, we were gonna do Monster Prom today, but the DLC's not out yet, so we're doing this instead. Now then, shall we begin? December 29, 9:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby No. 5.
Cloud, be a good boy.
What's Cloud up to?
Ah!
Something bad, I can tell.
I tried picking him up and putting him on my lap for the stream, and he apparently felt that you were on camera and thought that he might be on camera and ran away.
Oh. Also,
He nearly knocked over my computer, too.
Yes, this is the Batman shirt. In case you were
Oh, you wear
wondering,
the Batman
this is
shirt?
in fact the Batman shirt. I was gonna wear it because it's pink and it was Valentine's. But fucking, Alright, we're doing this instead. This is our Valentine. Max is our Valentine. Also,
Can we refund him?
Gibbs is our Valentine. You've been ill all week. Me too! And missed some of the streams. Me too! Rip in rip, yes. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. Thank you very much, Gibbs. 10 months in a row. Appreciate the hell out of that, dude. Alright, time for this fucker. Good morning, Max.
Oh, Marina's muted.
Marina, why are you muted? Did someone walk in?
I assume so.
Alright, I'm gonna do my best Maya voice.
Max.
That was not me. I could pretend that was me.
That was Connor.
No, it's definitely me, sorry.
Yeah, that was definitely Connor.
Also, you're still muted. Emergency phone call. Okay, yes, no, that's more important. Go ahead and handle that.
Entirely fair.
Alright, so... Milk.
Oh, God.
You know, I don't want to already add something to the collage, but I am going to take a screen cap of that just in case.
It's a good contender.
I am going to take a screen cap of milk.
1,000 apologies.
No worries.
Of all times to get a phone call, which of course I'm getting a bunch of at the moment because endoscopy, but...
There we go. No worries about that. Also,
I did remember to mute it this time, though. Because right before the stream, I got a different, just like a spam phone call. Did not think to mute it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It was
Hope-
before the stream, it's fine.
Hope everyone's having a great Valentine's Day. We are because of Goretta subscribing. Happy
We would've
Valentine's Day. How's your day going? Would have been better if we were playing Monster Prom, but the DLC got delayed. So here we are, playing this goddamn trial. We're
I'm
7
wearing a
minutes into
ton
the
of
stream.
pink makeup.
Are you? Nice.
Yes, I am. Even my eyebrows are pink right now.
I'm wearing pink, period.
Woo.
End of sentence.
I'm dressed like a human being.
What? A human being?
That's my outfit.
If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage?
Ah, yes. The drink to have right before you have to go out on stage and perform with your mouth and voice. Milk!
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I don't think he has to speak all that much.
That's true, yeah, he's just dancing and flying and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
That 2-year mark is slowly approaching. Oh my god, that is 17 months. Holy fuck.
Wow.
17 months you've been subscribed. Jesus. Thank you so much. I guess.
Nick, Max is really nervous.
That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties! What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No.
Bad idea.
What is the
In a
2-year badge?
courtroom.
There isn't one yet. I'll have to make one. Shit.
Yeah, this hasn't really come up yet, huh? I'm gonna need one soon, too.
We can't have you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. He's always right.
Don't worry, Max. The prosecutor hits people all the time. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? Okay. I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. Are you not gonna make like from the ashes like a phoenix joke or? One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
Oh no. I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Oh no! Are we about to...
Let's
just
wait and see.
picturing, you know that James Moltres?
Oh yeah.
Just picturing Phoenix coming in and that, like, here I am, world, Phoenix Wright, Ace of
I am a
Diamonds.
flaming Moltres!
I'm a flaming Phoenix.
Aw, damn it! Damn it, aw.
We can imagine that
What the, what? I wasn't pressing anything! Christ!
Your Honor.
Get on with it.
Criminy! I literally didn't do anything that whole time.
As soon as he starts talking, she just whips the shit out of him.
Oh,
Which I respect.
Sorry, I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So, well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? What is an alias? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild's a huge fan of his. But I don't know what this voice is. I can't do the judge right now. You know, my grandchild's a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that's to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Just got here, what'd you miss? Phoenix flew into the courtroom on the wings of a phoenix. And crashed into the judge and ruined the case immediately.
Yep. We already lost, everyone.
This is just post-game.
Post-game?
Yeah, we lost the trial. You don't get to play the game anymore, and this is the post game because if you lose.
The open world trial simulator.
Yeah.
Please? You just roam the country going from courtroom to courtroom.
You get to wear different outfits.
Oh my god, please.
Crime mobile.
However, you do have to keep one thing consistent. You have to keep the badge.
Of course, obviously.
However, where you wear the badge...
That is up to you.
Different.
Yeah, you have different cosmetic zones you can equip the badge to.
Exactly.
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me?
She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero, zilch, and nada. I am not losing this case.
So, she's definitely, you know when you start a sentence and like you don't know where it's gonna end, and you just kind of go off the top of your head? She's definitely the kind of person who like plays top tiers in fighting games, and then like anytime she loses, immediately complains. Yeah, I was gonna say like this controller, input lag.
I spilled some orange soda on my keyboard yesterday. That must be the reason for this. I never lose.
I refuse to acknowledge that loss. Who uses an everything-proof shield on the playground? Square, do you want to take over the stream? Because that was a far better analogy than I came up with.
Oh, why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
She's the reason we have, like, the tracker vests in laser tag. Because you, like, otherwise she would just say, no, you didn't hit me, no.
Yep. Or, she'd be the type that, like, in paintball or something, aims for the parts of you that doesn't have armor on, because she will win at any cost, even if it means knocking another 8-year-old unconscious.
Yeah. I think she's also the type of person who would carry, like, the hardest stain removers known to man just to get the paint stains out.
Yep.
I'm imagining the, healing yourself, like, mini cutscene in Metal Gear Solid 5. Just like, spraying it on yourself. Yep. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
I thought you were going to say she just heals like you do in Metal Gear Solid 3, where she just pauses the game to heal and then comes back.
Yeah,
but then
cuts
doesn't
the bullets out with a knife.
But then doesn't let her opponent do it.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
I missed you, Maya Face.
Maya Face, not Maya Face. She's Maya Face.
Yep. I meant her face that she has,
I know what
but
you
also
mean,
yes.
But I love that. I love that part.
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? What are you doing? God!
It will be my ultimate revenge. Your dad is gone, you know.
I thought you were saying that to Von Karma for a second. Your dad's dead, you know. Also,
he's dead, you know.
Do you want to
remember your dad? Yeah, I don't either.
Do you want to add this Maya face to the collage? Because I do think we need some more Maya than just her fucking nose on this collage.
Agreed.
And also,
It's
I really
something
like this
cute,
face.
too.
It's
It was a very
cute, but
creepy
also
collage.
goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make this collage a little less creepy. I agree.
Gives me a second to eat my sandwich.
I already had an image called Maya face. God damn it.
Spell it like Faye, but face.
Well, I just called it Maya face too.
Oh, that also works.
Yeah, I'm not that creative. Cute but goofy is Maya's entire personality. Yeah? It's a personality I try to capture every day. I am cute and goofy.
And just a little dangerous, just like Maya.
As you make those sounds.
That was the joke. Can
What's
you
a
reach
joke?
out for a second, Austin, while I do this?
What's a joke?
Can you please reach out while I do this?
Yeah, that's a good point. If last trial we confirmed spirit channeling works and is legit, why don't we use that in every trial?
We could just claim that every single trial. They were possessed.
No, I'm not saying to.
No.
Like, we could just ask the defendant or the victim. Like, who killed you? Oh, is it
Maybe.
I rest my case?
I guess it's the precedent because remember the police tried doing that one time and it went.
I was gonna say it may be because they tried doing that in the past with Maya's mom and they were wrong or fucked up or whatever.
Because like precedent is like a legitimate thing, I think.
Well, the thing is, that was wrong because the victim didn't know who killed him, so you could still at least see what get their take on it. Like, I believe that I was killed by so-and-so in the bedroom with the broomstick. And then you're like, alright, let's investigate this shit.
What? How did you get killed by a broomstick exactly?
Very carefully.
Also, there's Amaya. There she be.
The prosecution is finished. Let's hurry up and wrap up this waste of time.
That's actually used in the more recent Phoenix Wright games. Oh!
Good.
Or rather, Ace Attorney games, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not that.
You could beat someone to death with it. I feel like you would kill the broomstick before you killed the person.
Well, no. See, what I'm imagining is...
Half.
Yeah, exactly. You break the broomstick over them and then stab them with the, splintered remains.
Like Flint suggested, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been at this for 18 minutes and we only just now got started. Here we go. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there! Now!
Yeah, okay.
Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
For your daughter?
Who's very real and very much still in my basement cage.
Oh my god.
Oh, you have my daughter too?
You have my other daughter? We're both running the same scam.
And you will pay. She's turning more into a goofy build voice. You will pay our ransom, Dick Gumshoe.
I'm imagining that fucking Phoenix just mentioned this offhand to Von Karma. She's like, oh shit. Hey, you want to cut me in on that so I don't tell him?
What I was imagining is that Phoenix is outsourcing to a mysterious third party to run this whole scam because he's not smart enough to do it himself. And it just so happens to be Von Karma.
Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
Phoenix and Francesca each have one half of Gumshoe's daughter. Do you mean like Solomon? Like we just cut it down the middle?
Yes.
God.
With the hacksaw.
Poor Pearl.
At your service, sir.
All right, detective, you may proceed with your testimony. All right, gameplay, finally.
And I may proceed with my sandwich.
Details of the events.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out.
9:40 p.m., okay.
All the circus performers gathered in the big top to practice their routines. At once, it was chaos. There were no survivors. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m.
So there's a 20-minute period there where it wasn't snowing.
Yes. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m.
So a 35-minute period. Plenty of time for someone to walk in and do something and leave footprints. And if someone were to do something that then footprints would be covered over by, it would have had to have been well before the murder.
I was gonna say, keep in mind, we know that there was only one set of footprints.
Yeah, but I'm thinking there could have been other footprints that were covered over by snow, but like there was a period where that could not have happened, and that's too long before the murder for much to have occurred.
And the victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail.
Objection! How dead are doornails?
Very.
I've got nothing!
The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebra in his neck.
Christ.
Vertebrae, rather.
Christ.
I mean, that tends to be how that goes.
Yeah.
I see. He was beaten to death.
Then one hit, but here's the autopsy report for the victim.
The court accepts this into evidence. Alright, I definitely want to read that. He dead. That's all it says.
He did.
Pretty much.
It was the thinker again.
So you have the time of death, you have the cause of death, and you also have the location of the cause of death.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm now imagining just someone literally elbow dropping it from the sky, like Max flies up and then elbow drops, but with the thinker.
Oh my god, yes! just like Ike's like recovery and smash, just throw it up in the air and then drop it down.
Yeah.
Hey Connor, remember me? Zach, yes, hello, welcome back. Hope you're doing good.
A blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40, making it extremely cold out. Let me ask you about the snow.
There was snow.
Alright. What? It was snow! Phoenix!
Now,
Did it
ask
pile
the
up,
question.
or was it some of that mysterious melty snow that just disappears the second it comes into contact with the ground?
Yeah. It was snow. About an inch and a half off the ground. Because it's snow. Snow froze in place and stayed on the ground till the next day. Because it's snow.
Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
Eh? What's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record. I definitely do too, because I don't know what the fuck is weird about
For snow?
snow. Yeah. There's footprints.
I think that line was just misplaced, because that should be stated, about the the lack of new snow falling. Should have been, like, where he checks the court record and saw the picture and it's like, oh, there's only one set of footprints. How could they be covered?
Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime?
When you say all the circus performers, who do you mean?
Sorry, I yawn. Nah, everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina, the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
A monkey!
That was an unfortunately good impression.
Thank
Shit.
you. I've genuinely been working on it.
Why?
For that one for that one throwaway joke and never again. Yeah, when I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch.
Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after the proceedings.
Arrest that fucking monkey.
Get him! Cuff him!
Get them real tiny
Get that
handcuffs
funky
we
monkey.
keep around from monkey business.
That monkey, I have to state this for the court record, that monkey has no style or grace. We are going to put him into his place. I don't know why I'm doing Bernie Sanders.
I like how we all went a horribly different and equally awful route with that joke.
There is no A, he just goes, monkey! No, is it, doesn't he go, monkey? I thought
yeah,
there was an A.
I could have sworn he went, a monkey!
I'm gonna look this up now.
We don't need this.
We don't need any of this. Nobody deserves any of this.
I don't understand why people come to these streams.
A monkey!
No, yeah, listen.
A monkey!
Yeah, he goes, monkey!
A monkey!
Got him.
A monkey!
A monkey!
You did it. Congratulations.
A monkey! A monkey! A monkey! A monkey! A monkey!
I assume we're listening to this over and over.
I assume he's just playing the Connor, just add a monkey on loop to your like
I actually
your
can't set it
music
to
selection.
loop. Hang on. No, I can't set it to loop. Damn it. They've specifically
no.
removed the ability for it to loop on this one video. God damn it.
I mean, that is for the best.
Right-click twice and click loop. Too late, I already closed it. I saved us all. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben, the ventriloquist, went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately.
Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you?
It seems they were negotiating Max's salary.
We know that's not true. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. It itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.
Yeah, okay. Not a problem, pal. Got a witness that told us the whole thing, how the whole thing went down.
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end?
What? Fucking Christ!
Yeah, this trial's bullshit, pal.
A wooden box?
Yeah, that's right. A box. Made of wood. Victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box, huh?
It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. It was made of metal.
What? What?
He called it a wooden box. Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked.
Locked, you say?
Oh, shit, nice.
Yeah, see? Made of metal.
This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions about the wooden box, about the lock, about the contents. It got sent off to examination, so we should probably know about the contents then, because I can just look at the fucking wooden box.
Yeah.
I say contents.
It was locked by a small key. The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. Christ.
Very heavy.
And for the size, that doesn't seem too ridiculous.
Do you mind telling us what was inside the box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox.
By one singular key.
So we took it back to the station, we cracked it open.
See,
Violently. It was awesome. And all that was inside was this little bottle.
It's labeled arsenic. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Does anyone know?
Bottle? What is that, Detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What?
It's filled with salt. I know it says pepper, but I call bullshit because look at the bottle.
I mean, it could be white pepper. There's no reason it would be white pepper.
Oh,
but
we don't
could
have
be
it yet.
Pepper.
Okay, but if they say it is, they're wrong.
Also, can you please have Gumshoe pronounce pepper with like B's instead of P's at the beginning? So like, Beba.
It's filled. No.
No, that's
I was thinking more like pepper.
Beba. It's Beba.
Pepper.
It's filled with Beppa.
Yes, perfect.
What did you
Pepper?
make me do?
Why in the world was that locked in that big box?
There was only one little bottle inside that huge box?
I was wondering if that's sort of special. If that has some sort of special meaning. I don't know. I'm confused.
Small seasoning bottle. Alright, I'm not presenting, I'm just looking. Yeah, no, I could see that being pepper, because, like, it's just like the shine of the bottle.
I guess.
It still looks like a salt shaker to me, not pepper.
Yeah. I mean, it's got that grinder on the top, so I guess maybe it'd be more like pepper. But, like, I guess we're not putting it on our food, so it really doesn't matter.
That's fair.
According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
Yeah, you've done your homework, pal, by listening to me when I said that already.
When I said those words. You played Tetris 99 today, and it's actually pretty fun. Oh yeah, did we tell you that Tetris Battle Royale is a game now that exists, Marina?
No.
It's
yeah,
literally
Tetris Battle Royale.
99 people playing Tetris simultaneously, and whenever you complete lines, you drop garbage blocks on other people, and the last person standing wins. It's Tetris Battle Royale. It's free on the Switch. If you want to play it, you totally can right now.
Wow. Huh.
Yep.
I hate this timeline. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, Link's Awakening,
call.
Link's Awakening HD remake for the Switch is happening.
Bleh.
Did I tell you that, Marina? Oh, phone call. That's what you said. Okay.
Oh, also Monster Prom's out.
Oh, of course it is. Well, still, within half an hour of stalling.
Back,
yeah, I know.
wasn't that big a deal.
But yeah, Link's Awakening HD remake for the Switch is happening. That's also a thing.
Oh yeah. So sorry, I was just like, yeah, in my head, but then I was like, oh, I need to actually audibly respond to
Verbalize.
that.
Verbalize. Vocalize is what I meant. Verbalize.
I can't just nod.
Alright, let's see. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
You just need Nintendo Online, so it's not really free? Oh, okay.
My theory is that it was something the perpetrator ran off with.
You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No. I bet he made it disappear with magic.
Oh god, he cut out
'Cause
horribly
it's-
during that.
I bet he made it disappear with magic.
Ha! Eh!
Get it? Because it's a circus, and there's a magician.
Eh!
Also,
Also, I'm pretty sure the murder weapon got snatched by a monkey. Because, I mean...
nah, you can have that one.
I guess.
No, I'm serious. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because the monkey could have, like, jumped in and then jumped out, and, like, they wouldn't leave footprints.
I guess, but like I don't.
Am I overthinking the fuck out of it?
You very well could be.
I don't think monkeys could jump like 10 feet away from a building and then 10 feet. Like, they're not fleas. They can jump pretty far, but I don't know that, like.
I'm looking this up. How far can a monkey jump?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they can jump super, super, super high.
30 feet!
Cool, it was the monkey. Case closed.
Oh wait, that's a spider monkey.
Oh, okay.
Monkey. Fucking English. 5 meters to feet. 16 feet.
That's still pretty far.
It's pretty far, but not far enough.
So it could be like a trophy or something. Also, I know I'm on the wrong fucking track with that now because you're
Really,
making
you
it
don't
very
think-
clear.
You don't think the monkey's the murderer?
I don't think he was the murderer. I think that the murder weapon got left at the scene and the monkey took it afterwards. Because
Yeah,
that's
but
why
then-
that's why the murder weapon would have vanished.
Wouldn't it have left some sort of like a mark in the snow or something at that point? Not the monkey, but the murder weapon. If it had just like fallen and was
It
sitting
was
there.
it was a foot.
Yeah,
Well, I
right.
think we have a good feel for the details of the event now.
I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
I
and the
hate
box.
Gumshoe and I hate Pepper.
And a box. I hate Pepper.
Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
Yeah, I'm not even off the stand yet.
The second I press this button, Gumshoe is getting whipped.
Obviously.
Oh, maybe not.
But that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know, but wrapped up is such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Oh, Gumshoe.
Get the fuck out of here, Gumshoe!
No.
Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
I forgot his name is Woodman. Christ. Also, you loved the video. Yay! Thank you. I'm glad people liked it. It was a bit of a rush edit because I had 1 day to make it, but I'm glad people liked it. She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
Yes, she said his name.
Out
I
loud.
wonder if Trillo will show up on the stand as well.
Oh, I forgot I
That-
voiced Trillo. Christ.
That name that you've already heard. Yes.
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Triloquist. I'm employed as an opera tenor. Excuse me. The witness called to the stand was one Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
That rope must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll grace you with a song. Oh, Christ. Ahem. Me, 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 me. The worlds of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a drudge. Okay, I'm not finishing that.
Don't try singing.
Where will you think?
Kind of good rhythm?
Did it?
I don't even know if that's like a tenor pitch, but yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna stream Monster Prom, but the DLC took a while to come out. It's out now, but it would have been half an hour of waiting.
It is. Oh my god. Ooh, it's 10% off though. That's nice.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
We will be streaming tomorrow, Monster Prom,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we're gonna be streaming that tomorrow.
Trillo, you know better than to insult the judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You think I'd have the sense to fix it? It's so ugly, I want to punch you in the face. On the off chance it'll swell it, but hell, you know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes in their minds. You know, celebrities and streamers.
Wow.
Oof.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried. Oh my fuck!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, pretty sure that's not how anything works there, pal.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene? You're sure of that?
Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and that dumb white rose on his chest. How could you not mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. One last thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy. Christ.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
Huh. He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the criminal.
Why's that?
Here's absolute proof.
A silk hat?
With a feather. This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant.
And?
Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Oh, okay, I see.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Now, if you excuse us, we're just gonna mislead the audience real quick because it was pretty fucking obvious who committed the crime.
Oh, was
Thank
it
you
now?
for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
You tune into one Phoenix Wright stream and it's dummies and whips. I thought this was just a lawyer game. Listen, it's a lot more than meets the eye. Okay, I guess she's the boss again today. All right. The clown? You're talking about Mo. Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic, I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Sorry. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to killing over for good.
Isn't he also like an older guy? Like that, like
Yeah.
middle age or something? Like that's
I think
kinda
he's in his
mean.
40s.
yeah, he's not like
could
an Olympic
check.
sprinter.
Poor
Jesus.
guy. We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
Then what happened?
Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. Do people in this world not realize that disguises exist? I think the implication is that he had the hat so soon before the trial, and there's only the one hat, or before the murder, and there was only the one hat. So for the hat to have been left at the scene, it had to be him, because there's no way that someone else could have swiped the hat, committed the crime, and left the hat there, because there's no way that could happen ever. That's impossible, clearly.
Yeah, no. Who would steal a hat or make a second hat?
God forbid.
It just doesn't happen, man.
What did you... Also, I like the idea that in order to present the hat, Von Karma whipped Max and like grabbed the hat like Indiana Jones style with the whip and then carried it over to her hand and then presented it.
Yeah.
What did you do then? I went over to the plaza to do some thinking. It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Because of all the snow around. Phoenix really doesn't understand how snow works, huh?
What's a snow?
Well,
I mean, the air itself was probably cold too. It's
Well,
not.
yeah.
It's not like snow is a reverse space heater, and that like all of the cold comes from this magic ground stuff.
Space freezer. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a nicer idea?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
But I'm a good thunker.
Yep, that's going on there.
That's going to collage.
At the very least, that has to be how you close out the stream.
No, that's
But I'm a good thunker.
That's definitely going on the collage. Absolutely.
If anything is going in the collage, that's going.
Is that a typo or is that legit?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think it's funnier if it's intentional.
You
Or
and
if it's a
I
mistake.
are next to each other on the keyboard. It very well could be a typo.
Could be.
I think it's better if it's a typo.
Can someone look that up? Can someone like confirm if that's a typo or not?
Also, I agree with Kraz. We need a thunking emoji.
The thunker.
Emote.
It's
The
the thinker, but
thunker.
it's slightly like off-branded, so we don't get sued by Capcom.
The thunker.
Or actually, the thinker isn't owned by Capcom. Now that I think about it, it's a classic piece of art.
Okay, if you Square, if you want to know my take on it, I think it was originally a typo, and they're like, no, that's fucking hilarious. Keep it in.
I could see it. With these developers, I could see it.
I think they were like, I'm a good thunker. Ah, shit. You know what? No, we're leaving that. That's great.
But I'm a good thunker.
At least my teachers always said I was.
God.
Had to thunk real hard about that one, huh?
I had to thunk real hard about how I was going to deliver that line.
Christ, Phoenix. Just adding it to the collage real quick. Hang on.
Oh, I know.
And boom. There it is. There it be.
But I'm a good thunker.
Oh, yep, there it is.
It's good.
You thought this game took place in California? What's a snow? Actually, it's a really good point.
Yeah,
If this
I
game is
could
supposed to
see
take place in LA in the translation, like, there's no way there's snow in LA, even in December. Like, no.
No, yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, you really don't have to stretch so far to localize something to take place in the area, roughly, that you're going to be selling the game. Like, but nothing changes, like, I think the dub of the anime is like, no, this isn't Japan. This, like, there's no reason for this to not be anywhere else when everything has to do with, the culture of that specific area and not,
Also,
California or something.
my teachers always said I was, is also a little off. That's when I saw it. Okay. Anyways. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica? Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup? Snobby three-piece getup? That's a work of art! The silk, the rose, the cape, it's on fleek! Phoenix only just now discovered
Hey,
the phrase on fleek.
Hey, Connor?
Yes?
Cease.
Get the wax out of your ears, lawyers nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk hat, cloak!
Cloak, white roses.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Dan, you're always behind.
No.
With it. Every time we have to chant this out in a courtroom, you're always 3 seconds behind the rest of us.
Well, I'm sorry, man.
Are you
No,
quite,
it's fine. I know.
are you,
Look, I know you've been real sick recently. It's fine, man.
are you quite finished?
Pal.
With our
All right, I'm good.
No, not you two. I meant this was in the bit.
No, I'm good. I think we're done.
Could use a glass of water, actually.
Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your question.
That's you. You saw Max, and only Max, right, Trillo? That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person out of that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? There's no proof it was Max. Ben only saw Max. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense if he only saw Max. There's also a victim.
Yeah.
That would have had to have been killed.
Yep.
That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max? Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright?
Who else do you
Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen?
Maya! She
The
was
victim,
stalking the
Maya.
circus. Take that! Take that! Alright, fine.
That's the victim. Oh, I guess that makes sense, huh?
That's correct. If Trillo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Duh!
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Who'd have seen him? Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt the witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions.
He's right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony.
I like how we got the cornered music just for a moment.
Yeah.
And then now it goes back.
Trillo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick? Wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
I don't know anything.
Who are you? Where am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
I ditched him and went to the plaza. That's when I saw Max. So
Well,
should I
there's
go
still-
ask about something else?
There is still one statement you haven't pressed.
Wait, he was the only one heading that way. Oh, wait. Why did it go back to the beginning of the statements? I thought that meant we were done. Okay. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been around, hey, what time was it?
Huh? I think it was around. I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m. I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around by the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right. Please stop bullying me.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather!
Well, the truth is,
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone. What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix, Wright? We can do without your off-headed theories.
That's all I have! But...
Mr. Wright, who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
Shit.
so okay. Who? We can already rule out that Ben and Trillo were not waiting for Max, because if they were, they would have acted when they saw him.
I could see it being Russell, and that's why they wouldn't say it. Because they also wanted to ask Russell for the hand in marriage.
It could
maybe
be. However,
Look through your evidence real quick. Double check the old evidence. There might be something we found that someone would have to meet someone with in order to perhaps exchange.
a few to the left.
Eh?
From T, that's right.
T
from
to R. Yep.
Yep.
So that would be... Yep.
Yep.
Take that! Wow. Present the monkey. He was waiting for the monkey! Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And that one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina! Wow! Oh. Christ, he's dead.
And Trillo's dead, everybody.
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back from the lodging house! To the lodging... Am I mistaken?
Okay, now, hear me out for a second. What if every time he blows off his head, we give him a different voice? So, now I voice him.
Oh, like we shift through all three of us?
Yes.
Okay.
Every
Yeah.
time his head blows off.
I'm down.
That's not
It's
a
your
bad
turn
idea.
now.
Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question. Who cares what? Fuck, that's just Gumshoe.
Oh, that's right. That's why you didn't do it in the first place.
Right.
I can just change the voice.
But I don't want to make you do all the voice acting.
Is
I
it gonna
mean-
be a big thing in this trial?
Yes. You know what? Fuck it. You can just keep him. I can't.
The VA does stand for voice attorney, so...
Who
You-
cares
you
what I
don't-
was waiting for that night? What's important is what I shot. Don't you forget it.
Well,
well,
if
well.
we're just going that route, I can do it.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was just gonna be each one of us doing the impression, but if we're just changing the voice entirely, I could do that.
I'm just doing DDD's voice from the fucking Kirby Right Back at You anime. Like, I'm just doing DDD's voice. Can you do that voice?
No,
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
I
Puppet
can, but I
repeat.
refuse.
The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
All right. There is obviously a reason why the witness was out that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right... Wait. Even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Oh.
Oh, well. Marina, you're up.
That makes perfect sense.
What did you just say?
I'm a clobber that there, attorney.
The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
That lasted one voice line.
Okay, you know what? I didn't get the chance, so I'll
Yes,
take
go
this
ahead.
one.
Yeah.
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept there was a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other... Fuck!
There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. Alright, I'll spill the beans for real this time. I guess I'm just Batman again.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
why not?
It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain.
Oh my
Pain.
God! I really wish I had a screenshot of that. Damn it!
Don't volunteer things!
Okay, so did we decide on YouTube? Because I thought I was going to be reading that live on stream as Batman.
Yes, that's what's gonna
Oh.
happen.
I
Okay,
already
because he
forgot
said
about
on
no,
100K
he's
says
100K says on YouTube. Yes.
Okay, yes.
Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was.
I'm preparing.
Aw.
I'm preparing the screenshot button.
Good. I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
Damn it! Oh, I was too slow! I was too slow!
Morphine!
I was too slow!
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet.
Well, okay then.
Okay, now, I have a question for the chat before we continue. Which would you prefer for the 100,000 subs special? Me as Batman reading Go the Fuck to Sleep, or...
I mean, yeah, that's probably what they're gonna pick.
Or I still have the entire first series of Naruto and manga. I could burn that
Oh,
and upload that to YouTube.
Why not have the video be of the burning pile of books while the audio is you gently reading them?
I also don't want to get arrested for burning for the fire because we don't have a license.
You'd have to get a license.
well, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna have, documented footage of it, that's kind of evidence.
Yeah.
Ah, damn
So
it.
get a license.
We
to
live
have
in an
bonfires.
apartment. We do not have a fireplace. No.
But we wouldn't be doing it here.
Well, someone asked, "Do you have a fireplace?"
Oh, no. We'd be doing that at my dad's place, where there's plenty of open ground to burn shit. And things get burned there all the time.
All right. Anyways, that's you.
Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina, to Rachel. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket.
Liar?
Huh.
Liar?
Huh.
You were going to propose? You? A puppet?
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
I'm not going to read that out loud.
Let's go ahead and move on. And
Like I said, everybody,
hey, Gumshoe!
worst
Gumshoe!
trial.
Just want to remind everybody real quick.
Gumshoe, help! Where's Edgewood?
No. No.
No!
His honor is looking a little less honorable, right? Thank you, Phoenix! At least Phoenix has something good to say.
Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your examination.
Oh, did you hear that? His sigh seemed a little wistful.
Naya, no!
We really need to get Gumshoe in here.
Hey, pal, I may be okay with dating a younger gal, but there are fucking limits, alright?
I'm just gonna quickly,
Yeah, you're just gonna go ahead and go ahead and get that evidence and
I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking
get that evidence.
So,
just get out
This
of
one's
this.
pretty
thing.
obvious.
hang on.
It's a
We
cheap
haven't
one.
established that it is the ring.
Alright, fine. So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Regina?
Of course I am. Spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not gonna give up that easily.
Ooh, that's alarming considering it says a cheap ring very specifically.
Actually, wait, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yup.
With an eerie sparkle.
It's just like an expired ring pop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circuit.
Probably way more than he deserves.
How about it, Nick?
I think it's about time to unwrap this toy's testimony.
That's the spirit, Nick. Give him heck!
Give him heck!
That's probably my favorite line I've said as Maya to the stage.
Maya, it's pronounced hell.
The judge has that dazed look again. Maybe he should either get out more or be kept inside always. Okay, so no,
Okay, so no. We need to establish what it is first.
Give him heck!
do we?
Yes. The only reason I'm saying that is because I looked at what we have to do, and it doesn't make sense to just present it. It says you won't be able to present it first.
Okay.
So,
By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To a 16-year-old girl.
Of course that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that?
Heck them with the hacksaw. The hacksaw.
I wasn't going to propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together.
That sounds pretty
Right, Ben?
badass.
Yeah, I guess, sure, whatever, leave me out of this.
Got it? That's the truth.
Okay, something to give her. Press here.
Okay, that makes
Like I said, this part doesn't make sense. It's too easy to think ahead.
sense. Yeah.
What exactly was it you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was gonna give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
A cheap
So
ring?
insulting.
Cheap and pathetic with an eerie shine.
Answer the question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring?
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright joke has gone far enough. Time for this to end right here.
No, yeah, I'm on Von Karma's side. Francesca's whip looks like it's about to lash out on almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time.
You know, I can play the Monster Prom DLC tomorrow with y'all. Like, this is pretty good. This is fine.
I'm
We're all
gonna add
good.
that. I'm just gonna go ahead and add that. I don't think
Yeah,
you have any
pain equal-
objection.
No, pain equals bad needs to be on there.
I'm just gonna go ahead and add that real quick.
It's nice and small. It won't take up too much space.
This
I
is
reckon so, and I reckon no.
God, holy fuck.
Pain equals bad.
Holy fuck. I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy right now. This is the only good thing this trial has given us.
That is correct. That is objectively correct.
Oh, I'm adding it right now. Give me just one moment.
Now, I think the sad thing is, even though that's the best thing in this trial, we can't choose it.
Yeah, I think
Can
we're
we
supposed
not?
to try anyway.
I mean, we can, but the correct choice is push on anyway.
Yeah, because
Oh, wait, that's right,
bad,
yeah.
I assume means telling Von Karma to pull off and not.
Oh, I
we
don't
don't
know how
pursue
big
it.
to make this.
I mean, you can always shrink it later.
Yeah?
No, I got a good spot for it.
I like to imagine, by the way, that during which I apologize if someone in the chat ever made this joke before, or if one of the two of you ever made this joke before, but that Phoenix is just stopping the court, like, hang on, and it's just like cutting out little things to put in a scrapbook.
Yes,
During the
I have to
actual
remember this. I have to remember this moment, everybody. Hang on, please. Please, just please.
Phoenix is a professional scrapbooker.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sadly, I can too.
And boom. I just added it right there in the little notch that we've created.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
yeah, I see it now.
Not where I was expecting it to be placed.
There's other places I could have put it, but I want to save some room too.
I was expecting it right next to Phoenix's name. Over.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I'm a good thunker.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
a good thunker.
That would have also been a good place to put it, but I want to save some room.
Hey.
That's fair.
Oh my fucking god.
So
Alright,
ignore
I'm
the siren
glad-
call.
I'm glad we did this part of the trial. I was willing to skip this entire part of the trial. I'm glad we did this. Holy fuck.
Let's ignore the siren call of pain equals bad.
It may be something of a joke, but this is an historic moment. The first time a puppet has ever proposed to a fucking goddamn it!
I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm gonna have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony, specifically about the engagement ring? I'd like to stick to the facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
But I'll go on your quest, Fester.
That was an obscure reference, Christ.
Yes, it was.
Alright.
So, okay.
An engagement ring?
It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing.
It's made
I
from
think
glass?
Regina's gonna love it.
Not even like
Yeah,
diamond cubic zirconium, I think it's called.
it's just glass.
It's just glass.
It's just a ring.
What's the matter, Nick?
Well, there's gotta be something I can catch him on.
So now you can present it.
There
Okay.
we go.
So yeah, here now I can present it, right?
Yup.
Yeah. Because we're directly contradicting the fact that it is
Objection!
not in Trillo's pocket.
Trillo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it? What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Looks like they're gonna double team me now.
Oh no. Be
Shit.
careful of splinters, Phoenix.
Do you recognize this ring?
That's mine. Give it back. Thief, arrest him.
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said... In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still have got it in my pocket.
Is that how they sound to him?
Why? Then do I have it right here? Alright, it's Marina's time to be Trillo.
It is Marina's time to be Trillo.
What's going on here?
A that! A that!
Ilana?
Bam! Say something!
Lotta? Don't put me on the spot like that, Trillo, and please stop punching me. It hurts.
I found this in Money's room.
Money's room? You mean a room they just put money like a bag?
Oh, you simple old fuck.
That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Perfect.
Ah, yes. You've ended up somewhere between Lotta Hart and Old Bag.
Mr.
Which is good. That's
I
a
would-
perfect voice.
I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court.
Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey in every sense of the word.
Oh,
Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up.
shiny things?
Protect your head.
Trillo! When was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time. You know, that night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need details!
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Austin?
Oh, right, that's you.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, be able to, say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Yeah, pain.
It equals bad.
Men, oh, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trilloquist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased that ring snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
There's indeed an incredible shame.
What?
Hey,
Well.
what if Trillo never explodes again?
Well-
You might just be stuck.
This is the most dangerous game of Russian roulette we've ever played. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Proof. An important point? What could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough.
Okay.
Ben's test it doesn't fit on the collage.
No, but... Okay. We're at a crossroads here, Connor. The obvious answer is Ben's testimony has a flaw. However, do you want to take the hit just to see what happens when you say he's fucking old and flabby?
I would never do that.
Yep, good.
Obviously, that one Mr. Benjamin Woodman is lacking in the area of exercise. This is clear clear from the testimony we've just listened to. It was too slow and awkward to catch a monkey flying through the snow.
Phoenix isn't just justifying himself to the judge now and to the defendant and to the prosecutor, but the whole court, all of the general
Have just
public
stopped.
Yeah.
This revelation doesn't seem to be registering too well around the courtroom.
Maybe you should leave the courtroom drama for video games and rethink that one.
Oof. Okay. Important.
Proof and important. Oh, look at me.
I think that was good.
No, I'm doubling down. He does not.
He doesn't exercise enough.
This could lead to heart disease. You don't understand. He has a family history.
Oh my god. Why is there just one pixel, like dead pixel, next to Von Karma, by the way?
I think it's supposed to be a bead of sweat.
Oh, and it
She's
just
got the one on the other
froze.
side of her face. Yep.
Oh.
There is a huge contradiction in the witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he did not move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, you're right, that is sweat.
Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Also, Square, yes, like, so far we've been doing something similar just to make sure we're always on the right track. However, I think that was a worthwhile, derailing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maya telling you to get back to playing the fucking video game, dumbass.
Didn't think it through. Welcome aboard. How you doing?
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Vigilant's not the word I'd use to
Well,
describe
he
myself, actually.
He obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max.
Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that
Dork
dork face
face.
in trouble. He's not even worth it. This might be a little more Lotta. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Huh, I told you so many times. You'd think no, my story's not changing. It's like my brain refuses to keep doing this. It's like, no.
It's like,
You
no,
already
Like when
changed your
you-
no.
story, stick boy, and I'm sure
Change some more.
stick boy.
Where there's one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's how this works.
that's how to court. Good job, Phoenix.
How does court?
Don't want to distract you anything, but goddamn, you have a gift for voice acting. Thank you. I'm getting into it. I love doing Phoenix.
I'll give you that I was waiting for that night from Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max? Oh, that's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him?
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Oh, well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think, maybe.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch?
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Okay.
God, please say something ground-shaking that makes this doll's head pop off.
Alright.
Please.
I'll try.
As you press every innocuous statement.
So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I am a part spider, after all. I got 4, you know. 4. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think something would have slipped by me?
4 eyes is an awful lot of eyes.
Christ. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night?
Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was standing at the entrance at the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. You're back. What'd you miss? The puppet wants to marry a 16-year-old girl.
We're also every time the puppet's head explodes, we change who voices him.
Yes, because it's a
And
new
I have
head
not
with a
been
new
freed
voice.
from this curse.
Yep.
About what-
You have the curse now.
About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself.
Also, yes, pain equals bad, and Ben needs to exercise more.
You already know that practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed. What time was it?
What? What time was it? Let me think about that for a minute. Yeah, I'm not good at math!
It was 10:10 p.m.
Ah, yes, that sounds
Good
about right.
Lord.
Christ!
It
I can see
sounds
why you.
about
Sorry, I can see why you relate so much to Phoenix, Connor.
Yes.
I'm good at math.
I'm terrible at math.
It sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene.
So 10:10. 5 minutes before the murder. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
You must be enjoying asking an incredibly obvious question.
Phoenix can't drive and can't do math. Wait, yes, you're right. That means he has the biggest gay energy imaginable. You're right.
Yeah,
What
it
were
was
the three
obvious the whole
things?
time.
Can't spell, can't drive, and can't do math. Those are all things that equal gay energy. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that makes sense. Yeah, that's tracks.
So what you're telling me is I am not gay
No.
because I can do all of those things.
And I can't do any of those things.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess that means bad things for this relationship, but
No, bi
Either that
energy
or
is
bad
separate.
things for your truck.
what the fuck is bi energy?
Mirage from Apex.
Benergy.
Just kind of like makes a lot of jokes about sex. Sneers
Check.
a lot.
Check.
Probably has a beard.
Check.
Anyways.
You say good morning in the morning, good afternoon during the day, right?
You can't spell, hold up. The first time I uploaded the Gist of series, I spelled gist with a J.
That is
I
correct.
posted a video that was the gist of Dead by
gist.
Daylight.
Just
J-I-S-T.
Dead by Daylight.
It was up for 2 hours before I realized I spelled it wrong.
Jeez.
I wrote the entire script spelling gist with a J.
That is correct. I literally saw that.
That's great.
It was amazing.
It was up for 2 hours like that.
Also, I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything. Like, I saw you doing this. I didn't say anything, did I? I thought I just let that ride.
Because back then I just used Notepad for my scripts. And Notepad doesn't have a spell check.
Yeah. And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trilo. You say good night at night.
What?
Good evening at night.
I'm sorry, Trillo. Please stop punching me.
Mr. Quish, I prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes by his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of his testimony. Nothing. Ben's half of the comedy act.
Pretty weak. So, taking the hit again?
I hate to say it. No, it didn't say it would do damage.
Oh.
But Ben's part of your little act is coming off as a bit stale. I'm sure that if a pro were to review your work, he would say, God damn it!
You're not trying to pass yourself off as a professional performer, are you? Don't get so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
You! Oh, that's you.
You should know better.
Ow! Ow! Oh, that hurts!
That should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, witness.
Alright, let's go back and fix it. Holy shit. Oh, wait, shit. You can't wait to see Trillo start singing again and see who's stuck with the role? Oh, no.
Yes! Okay. I kind of equally hope it is and isn't me who has to sing as Trillo, because imagine fucking Christian Bale's Batman singing.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers?
Because I never am! Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I'd understand.
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time.
Batman sang in an episode of Justice League? What?
Okay.
Are we taking?
Oh no, I remember that!
That's
oh my
right,
god!
yes.
But okay, see, that was like a respectable Batman voice. Not the Christian Bale, Rachel. Not that voice. Imagine that voice singing.
Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
I'm just gonna start having flashbacks to Edgeworth. No, Edgeworth! There's no reason that Trillo would ever say something so nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world.
But I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot.
We're pretty big liars around here. In the courtroom.
Alright, so if I'm trying to prove that he wouldn't be nice, I'm not presenting anything yet, I'm just looking.
Well,
How would I go? The bottle?
I mean, he was just whacked on the head by Max. He wouldn't exactly be like, "Hi, buddy, how's it going?" after they got
What's up, dude?
Maybe I should present that?
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Objection!
Object.
We just clock him over the head with the broken bottle. Objection! Oh shit! Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight!
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head.
Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
you're free.
It's my turn.
Free.
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? God!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and the witness had a huge fight. There was absolutely no way that he would suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to the rival.
There's something about Phoenix saying the word lewd.
I don't like it. It's not a good energy. This is a bad vibe. Oh my god! Yes, it's Austin's time!
Saying this witness is lying? I swear to God, if that happens a third time and by the time there's
Please.
dialogue...
Please.
That he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene.
I didn't tell a single lie, honestly. I remembered wrong.
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
He didn't see
So,
anyone
okay.
who saw the defendant. He saw a different person.
Okay, first and foremost, we can at least say this. We don't need to headcanon that Max is going to jail anymore, because he's definitely going to jail for assault and battery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, that's great.
Because you, his lawyer, just admitted that he did
Yes.
Yeah.
So, he didn't see anyone or he saw a different person. I could see he saw a different person.
Hey, I have to
I
pee
think so,
very,
a
very
different person.
badly. May I take a very quick pee break, please?
I actually do have to go grab a drink too, so we will be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere.
Think very hard about this question.
You gotta think real hard on this one. BRB.
Use your thunker muscle.
Well, I'm back. So, chat, how are you enjoying the worst case in the series? Is it fun for you? This is amazing for it. Good, I'm glad it's fun for one of us. Because this case fucking sucks. However, next case after this, best case in the series. So, stay hyped for that. Because it's all uphill from here.
Alright, we're back. Whew. Okay. I'm ready. Got my gay energy ready to go. Alright.
That's the on guard case? I believe so, yes.
He saw a different person. Marina, are you here?
No, she's not here yet. That's why I'm just talking to chat.
Back.
Alright, cool.
Oh,
Nice.
there she is.
Hey.
He saw a different person. It is my belief the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
Not game theory! Furthermore, that was a terrible joke and I apologize on behalf of the entire court.
You should.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all, which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was he saw that evening, or good evening in him.
What in the world? You...
Will the defense kindly explain who it was that Trillo saw that evening?
The victim,
So-
would be my guess.
Yup.
Yeah, because
That's who I'd
he
vote.
was the only person that
He was trying
they
to get
would
on
be
the good
that
side.
cordial to.
Yeah, exactly. Take that! Considering the ill temper of the witness, there's only one person he would greet.
It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so calm.
No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. He would have proposed. If it was Regina, Trillo would have given her the engagement ring.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Is that correct?
Gulp.
Answer the question, Mr. Quist. Oh, it's your time.
It's Marina again!
Yay! At least I'm not like constantly worrying about having to pee the whole time.
Order! Order! How do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man, but once I got a better look at him, it was obvious Maximilian Galactica.
Bullshit.
Yeah, they look identical.
Yeah.
I think it's high time we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry? They look so similar.
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols, and only he can put on that clothing. That's how
3
clothes work.
symbols?
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now, and Dan, keep
Oh,
up.
shit! Oh, it's my turn again.
Yes, we know the silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me.
I've thought a lot about it.
What was that?
Well, I mean, you know, I think I could pull off silk. Like, the suit is suede, but I mean, like, silk might even match
Suede
my...
suit?
Listen, I had a lot of money to work with.
Oh, wow. That would be a nightmare to keep clean.
I have many suits.
Oh, Phoenix.
However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Okay, I just want to throw out what I just did, guys. Because I remembered what I'm going to have to be doing in a little bit. I went back and listened to the voice I gave him, and it was the most concerning thing in the world hearing all of us talking on 2 separate things.
Oh God.
Hearing you guys
yeah,
live
okay.
while also hearing the recording.
God,
Yeah,
yeah.
that doesn't sound fun.
It's not fun, no.
I'm not sure what year it is anymore. Please, someone help me.
Do you have clear evidence the person we saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that's the case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes, I think we finally won a point on this one.
that is very unfortunate.
Huh?
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that the witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but
But
who that person was can only be answered by the next witness.
Huh?
Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing.
Clown time.
That there is
It's
no one
clown
other
time.
than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Okay, so
Very well.
should we keep track of who's Triloquest at this point? Because
I'm Trillo right now.
you are? His head exploded
Yes.
again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Von Karma whipped him.
Ah, good. Okay,
Right after
good.
we made the
the
joke.
court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess.
Alright, it's only 1:30, so we should keep going.
I think so too, especially since the next section isn't terribly long.
Yes, save all this bullshit.
We definitely don't want to do it again.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Dolphinitely.
District Court Defendant Lobby number 5. Number 5. Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near the crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
It means the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Oh, fabulous! That's just a fabulously possible possibility!
Well done, Nick.
Which means he was naked in the ringmaster's room. I'm pretty sure he had, like,
This
underwear.
outfit?
Nah, just naked.
Yeah, just naked,
however, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double
Nice one, Phoenix.
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. You're way better at this than Nick.
Well, I was never quite sure what I wanted to be when I grew up. Magician or president?
Definitely
well,
not president. No,
that's-
fix me magician, please.
That's painfully possible. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Double thunk. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
Double the thunk, half the intelligence.
I really wish I made pain equals bad bigger, but I also like it being kind of hidden down there.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta
Especially-
find it. It's like a little secret.
You can also just imagine that it's Ben who's saying it. Pain equals bad.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Okay, that's actually a cute name. That's actually a cute name.
And he goes by Mo.
Yeah, I get it. That's okay. You know what? I dig
Yeah,
that.
you got it.
Those of you who don't get it, is the Stooges. It's those.
Yeah.
I will say, compared to everyone else in this case, Mo's not that bad.
No,
Oh, boy.
I most
Compared to
probably,
everyone else.
as far as characters you meet in this case, I think most probably my second favorite.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. Especially if I think I know who you're talking as your favorite.
Oh yeah, I was
For
gonna
my
say, you
next
know who I'm
trick.
referring to.
I'll make the White House disappear! Why did he call them a pitiful clown just now? Oh god, here we go.
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Name and occupation?
Yup.
I'm glad you got to do enough of that before it disappeared.
Oh, I only got to because I knew it was coming.
Also, I'm sure there's actual clowns in Philadelphia. Like, you don't make up a place called Philadelphia.
I like how that is what broke Connor.
Yeah.
And the chat. That broke everyone.
Hey, that'll be a fun thing for people watching the VOD. Y'all can pause and see what that whole text box was.
That's true.
I kind of want to know now.
Well, you'll have to
We'll
watch
have
the
to
VOD.
wait.
Subscribe to Connor Shaw the full stream. on
If I
Twitch.
search Phoenix Wright Mo, it autofills to Phoenix Wright Mo Fresh Prince. Google fucking knows.
Yeah.
On the playground is where I spent my clowning. Is where it ends.
Yeah, they clearly
That's
thought you would be
awful.
able to read that part.
But a
They're
couple
like,
of
"It'll only
clowns.
be on a second.
But a
it's
couple of
fine."
clowns, they were up to no good, started making trouble in blank. Also, Duke Digla just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Why? Anyways, thank you very
Why?
much. In West Clownadelphia.
Born and raised.
I'm trying to see if I can find like an HD screen cap of it that I can like add to the collage.
You want this in all its fucking glory.
Well, yeah, because I don't want it to be standard def, because then it'll be lower quality compared to everything else. God.
Oh, I thought you were wanting this to be like super high quality and everything else just be normal.
No. God.
It's in perfect calligraphy.
In
Clownligraphy.
West Clownadelphia, born and raised.
All right, I'm gonna
When
try.
a couple of clowns who were up to no good started honking noses in my neighborhood.
I'm gonna try and add this to the collage.
Chat, you might. Okay, they're doing it. I don't even need to say it. Got into one little juggling act, and my.
Oh my god.
See, that doesn't work. Got into one little juggling act, and Mom got scared.
The annoying thing, by the way, is that Fresh Prince is a really, really, really good show.
Yeah.
Well, and as we established, Mo is the second best character in this trial, so, you know.
Yeah.
I guess
Fucking how?
Got one little car, and my mom got scared.
All right, how's this? I don't know how this will look. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
It's
let me pull it
art.
up.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Yes, it's staying. It's staying. We're keeping
Oh,
it.
yeah, definitely keep it.
Truly.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
Why?
Because it's our lot in life. It's our destiny.
It's our life.
That's sad.
It's now.
That's really sad.
Good God. Oh my fucking God. Anyways. Sorry. Sorry to derail the stream so hard on that one.
No, the chat
Holy
needed a break
shit.
too. Considering how all of them reacted, chat needed a minute too.
Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking in autobiographical gibberish?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
So you went with a Fresh Prince reference?
Yeah.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club.
I mean,
Since it's easy to see
pull
your
it up.
occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke's okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service.
also, not particularly relevant to a courtroom. I don't know that it's not a place of service. Like, I don't know why that would
Yeah.
be posted anywhere.
The only thing that's served here is justice.
No shirt, no shoes, no justice.
Oh. Okay. How about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How's that one? But a couple of clowns, they were up to no good, started making
Your name?
Lawrence Girls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You
God.
witnessed the scene at around 10:15 the day of the murder.
Holy shit.
I just want you guys to know how fucking soul-crushing playing Mo is.
Yo, bet.
Doing the fake laugh is actually causing me physical pain.
Correct?
I would rather scream as Von Karma for 5 hours straight than do Mo.
Would you consider yourself a professional funny man, Connor? I'm neither of those things. I'm actually none of the three things you just said.
You're none of those things.
I am not professional, funny, or a man.
There we go.
Yes, it is.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into this plaza.
Without the humor, please.
Oh.
Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
No fucking
Not when you're
shit.
around, Phoenix.
I'm taking
the
up all the
court
comedy in
jester.
the room.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world.
They have to make a court jester joke at some point, right? I mean, come on.
I hope so. I don't remember.
I don't know. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years.
Oh.
Wow.
No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause.
Oof. That's the face that he makes back.
That's the face I make every day.
Anyways.
Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself.
Oh. Connor's no professional funny
Big
man.
mood.
I'm a mere seller of hot dogs.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing?
I think you're doing fine.
That was his
Mo.
test. That was his testimony.
We're all here doing our best.
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking questions here?
A witness.
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick with the facts of this case.
Really? You'll hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
I will hire someone to listen to you.
It's gonna
Thank you! Thank you! I can't wait!
Gumshoe, I have a job for you. Yes.
Oh boy, I love that
Oh my god!
Why do we
Oh
make
boy,
jokes?
I love that clown!
Why do
would
we
it
make
be?
jokes? The
Who
game
else would it be?
makes the jokes for us. God damn it. Poor Gumshoe.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin again with the testimony?
Of course we can! I'll talk for as long as you want.
Okay, this is the actual testimony.
Yup. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max cloaked the ringmaster over the head.
Over the head? Would have been the back of the neck, wouldn't it?
Back of the head.
All we know is it's blunt force trauma to the back of the head.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the back of the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, weird. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
Oh.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Ouch.
I haven't felt joy in 30 years.
Mr. Wright, please cross-examine the witness.
How
Your
old is
Honor.
Mo again?
40-something?
40-something?
46.
Yeah,
46.
46.
Okay. I haven't felt joy in 36 years.
Oh.
Oh.
Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. That's your fucking
Well,
job.
Mo, you've hit double digits, and that's the best life you're gonna get. Sorry, son, but you're fucked now.
I know that.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would be disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you're not going to engage him in pointless saber rattling.
I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you
So
responsible.
if we press everything, we're fucked?
Yes, you will
know
be
what's-
penalized for pressing incorrectly.
You know what's really sad too is like the reason you can't present is because it would crush Mo's spirit. No one wants
Oh yeah, I
to.
can't press because it would crush the spirit. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with corny jokes.
Okay, so do you want to know what to press?
Let me try to figure it out myself.
Okay.
After practice was over, I went straight back to my room. Credible enough. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. Fine. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. Fine. It's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. Yeah, they were outside the window. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. We can press on that. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
You know, Mo's testimony and what he told us yesterday are kind of different.
Yeah, I noticed. You just gotta pinpoint what's changed.
You can do it, Nick.
I
Okay.
do not remember.
Heck him up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because I don't want you to. I don't know how much of a hit you'll take. One of the statements that you said you don't need to press is one of the ones you need to press.
Before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw the two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though.
Hey, can you check the map again of the whole very big circus complex? Mo's on the first floor. Okay.
Mo,
He
yeah,
is on the
actually,
first-
wait, they are on the first floor. Why would they be far away? Hang on, that doesn't make sense. I thought, because I was thinking he's on the third floor for some reason.
That depends on
No.
where they are. We don't remember exactly where on that map the body, like the assault, was. We just know it was near the lodging house. It's not that one.
Did he?
He did go back to his room,
We don't have proof otherwise.
but what we don't, we can assume that he made it to his room. What we can't assume is that he saw anything. So that's what we should be questioning.
That's right, that does sound familiar.
So,
Like, why would he have gotten up? Why would he have noticed this if he
Again,
supposedly
it's-
went back to his room and was sleeping?
it's not very logical, but go back a statement. Yep, there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like I said,
remember
it's not what you'd assume.
that. Makes sense a little,
You
but
just
like,
happened to glance out of the window?
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peered, eyeballed.
Peeped.
Oh, peeped.
Mr. Curls!
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
oh,
Either.
Dude, I wonder if I should press him further on this issue.
Yes.
Exactly why did you look out that your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday. Oh, God.
oh, maybe it's contradicting testimony we don't remember because
Yeah, because it was a week ago, exactly. Oh, that's right. He said that he heard a loud noise, and that's why he looked.
oh yeah.
Yup. Which would have been...
Once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump.
So, does everyone in the circus sound really prim and proper to Phoenix?
Everyone who sounds stupid
Everyone
sounds
who's goofy?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone who sounds really
Oh
stupid.
yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot.
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Oh yeah.
That's not something you just forget to mention.
Crushing the spirits of little girls is okay, but not clowns.
Not
Clowns.
clowns. That's crossing the line.
Okay. The little girl can work her self-esteem back up. The clown is an old man who will probably kill himself if we crush his spirit.
Aw.
Guy.
Am I wrong?
What she said.
Oh.
I believe it'd be best if Mose were to revise his testimony.
Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony.
This should start turning the tables in our favor. Heard a
Okay.
huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside. We can press this.
Yes. It's a safe assumption. Get more details.
What was the sound like?
Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say...
Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
Oh, how'd you know I was gonna make a joke? I guess that the sound sounded like a... Discord froze on me, oh no. I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone
No
getting
red
hit.
flags here.
Huh.
What then? You went to look out the window when you saw...
So,
Okay.
that doesn't make sense then. Why would he hear the sound of someone getting hit and then see someone getting hit?
Exactly.
So let's press on this then.
Yup.
You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head.
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
No. You said you saw the entire thing, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Huh. Wait, no, I didn't. Didn't see a weapon.
Mo,
Did you or did you not see the crime murder commit murder death?
The crime murder.
Someone reboot Phoenix.
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice
Oh my
penalty.
god.
Like I said,
Well, wasn't that
This is
Like
why
the size of my penalty? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
don't make me think about Francesca's 18-year-old penalty.
Jesus.
Don't
You
make
have any
those
clue?
jokes, Marina.
Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Of course I don't. Of course I do.
I'm Phoenix, of course I don't.
Like I said, this is why I consulted the walkthrough.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
idea. I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you will be telling us all of that great reason.
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching, and all of a sudden, Mac clonked the ringmaster over the head.
If Mo's to be believed when he said he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone.
1972, a clown.
What?
I something about a clown unit. I didn't get that
Probably
one.
reference we don't catch. Yeah.
All right.
We saw the
Oh,
whole
clown
thing.
unit. We went to Vietnam. There were no survivors.
Oh my god.
Mr. Girls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Is that A-Team?
I was wondering.
Oh my god, they're doing A-Team.
Yeah,
Mr.
C-Team.
Girls,
Yeah.
are we reciting the C-Team theme to anger the...
I was gonna make a C-Team joke and I went, nah, that's too dumb. Don't do that.
Nope, the game's got your back. Don't worry. Game
game's
always
got
makes the
my
same
back.
stupid jokes that we make.
There's no bar too low.
God.
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
In 1972, a crack clown unit was sent to prison by a clown court for a crime they didn't commit. That's what he said. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
I like how Maya was annoyed just at our analogy.
Yeah.
You're back from your jog?
Wow.
well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma! Tampering with the witnesses again.
So now you're saying you didn't see the defendant clunk the ringmaster?
Yeah. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out.
Yep, from life. He's on permanent vacation, as they say. My best friend's dead.
Mr. Carls!
Your Honor?
You did not witness the actual crime, however, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over, and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well, then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth, and if I even get a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it. Okay. Oh boy. I was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. All two of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
You took your time realizing that, didn't you? Whatever, that should be enough, right?
I think I know what I have to do, but I'm just gonna play it
I was
safe.
gonna say, no pressing.
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We just keep believing that.
All right, Mr. Wright, commit your cross-examination.
I think I have to present the 3 symbols piece that I have on.
Well, you have the hat.
It only belonged to Max.
But-
There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols, his silk hat, that black cloak. They were all there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
check
thinking.
if
I was
But
thinking.
you-
I was
Oh,
present
yeah,
this.
the poster.
Yup,
Yeah,
the thing that has all 3.
Yeah, that's why I figured. Yeah.
Good.
All right. So I knew what to do.
Okay.
Objection.
I thought you said you were gonna present the hat, and I'm like, no.
You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols.
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Why was there pepper in a box? I still don't understand this bullshit.
We'll get there. Oh, just you wait.
Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
Hey, I'll give you a tiny hint. Remember
3.
how I said there'd be a better tiger face someday?
Oh,
Not unrelated. Anyway, moving on.
All right.
Yay! Everyone get ready. All together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white rose.
Can somebody get Dan like a glass of water? Mine's
Oh.
all empty now. Who cares if he knew what that they were there or not? If there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbol. He just forgot to mention one.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.1415.
Silence, fool! You are to respond with the whole truth. No fractions.
Order, I said no jokes.
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there wasn't any roses on the person I saw.
Weren't.
There wasn't.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
White roses?
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
And then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that's the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He's just toying with this court.
I've got her on the ropes now. Whenever there's a nugget of truth, it always seems to peek out at me and then run away. Someone is
nuggets
toying with the
with legs.
corpse. But it's not me! Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony?
There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trillo saw all of them! Trillo saw all 3 of Max's symbols! However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw! There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction!
Now what am I supposed to think?
You're the judge! You're supposed to decide that for yourself!
Yeah, tell me, what am I supposed to be thinking right now? Anyone? One is
Miss
supposed
Von
to
Karma,
discard
what am I
the
supposed to think?
But
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but there should still be a doubt lingering in your mind.
frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
Well, I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
Oh, you want me to keep talking?
If there are no contradictions in this next statement, I'm prepared to issue a rule.
A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance.
Yeah, she's pissed. The silhouette part too. You love
Okay,
the close-ups of faces during the arguments in this game? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me too. There's no doubt in my mind there were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it.
I'm just looking at it.
He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Bullshit, it was left at the scene.
Yeah, how about that?
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance.
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against a witness. If you're going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you better at least have a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
Yeah, no pressing.
I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I'll need. So, do I present the hat?
Well, that's
Says
the
that it
only
was-
that's the only thing that we know.
No
Because
doubt in my
when he
mind,
said it
there's
was
no white roses. However, not all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There was no way I could forget seeing that decoration. He was wearing it the entire time.
it was left at the scene, was it not?
Yeah, I think it says that there.
Found at the crime
Found
scene.
at the
Bingo.
crime scene. Yeah.
Objection!
Ooh.
This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind.
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma, where exactly was this silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene.
Are you ready for Von Karma to realize what's wrong?
Crime scene? That means...
That was the same energy as that, like, I'm a genius! Oh no! Image from, I think that's Gundam. The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was at the scene.
No, it's not true.
Mr. Curl!
Yes, Your Honor?
You are old enough to know to behave better than this in court.
Hey, that's just not right. That's harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, among other things.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you were sitting above me doesn't mean no matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than...
Oh.
Oh, Mo. He broke his own spirit.
Fuck off! Who do you think you are?
I saw him! I swear I saw him! It was Max! Even if he didn't have his rose, he was still wearing this dumb silk hat! I'm telling the truth!
Turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat, he was there!
He left the scene.
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo!
What do you want?
You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. Mom!
This
Phoenix
witness's
is not
testimony
a
is
witness.
so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless!
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby.
Jesus, the judge is aggressive. The judge is done with this right now. Even the judge is done with this.
Besides, what kind of stupid question is, how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious, he just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. You're sure that's how it happened?
Huh? I'm not sure I exactly know where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as how the criminal left the scene?
Yes, I do. I got a
Yep.
photo that doesn't show any footprints.
Well, it does, just not enough.
Yeah, his. Take that! Take that! Take that! Alright, fine.
Just present it.
Look at this picture! The problem is that the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there!
Ay, 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 ay!
So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene?
Yeah.
Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came into court in.
Wait just a second!
I drive a Prius.
You guys can't just ignore everything I've said! Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second!
I will not have any truth in this courtroom.
I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt! I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls,
Yes?
the testimony you've provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false, I haven't lied, it's just
what?
I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Well,
Order!
How? The daughter of someone who was arrested for doing this very thing. How could you? Well, actually, he was arrested for murder, but.
yeah.
I was gonna say.
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have the exact.
You would think the same thing.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
Christ! Fine. God. Christ.
You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tells you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
The truth, finally.
Now it's time for
no.
our next segment, Monos! Everything that I've said up till now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw... he... This is the truth now, get ready for it!
It's like the Jump Force cutscenes.
Yes.
Frieza just lifting up and going away.
I must go. My planet needs me.
Maximilian was arrested on the way back to his home planet.
He flew! He jumped up and flew through the air! He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why don't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
You believe that a woman was possessed by a ghost, for God's sake?
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
His eyes are playing tricks, he's telling the truth. This is all a dream, right?
Okay, I can tell you right now, this doesn't matter. This choice does not matter.
Right now, I can't believe any of this. I'm not even sure if this day has been some kind of Kafkaesque
dream.
Good God. Ah!
Now, do you think it's still a dream? Huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Welcome to my nightmare.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. Well, I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
We did just have spirit possession.
Yep.
Just floating that idea out there. Maybe flying isn't the thing you should be questioning.
True.
If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in a dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It is an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is now in recess.
Fucking God. December 29, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Hey, sweeties, what in the world's going on? That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off in the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't actually fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask you such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
Wires! Wires and shit!
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and I have them hoist me through the air.
Wow. You just told me the secret to your magic.
No! I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule! I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry you had to break a magician's creed to keep the magic tricks secret.
Nick, what do we do now?
You thought this case was good, it's just that the other cases are so much better. I'm liking the case more now, but I'm still annoyed.
Basically, it's once you get past the initial, like, ew factor of these 21-year-old and a 30-year-old want to fuck and marry a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Once you get past that, which is a big thing to try to get past, the case starts to get okay.
The case itself isn't necessarily bad. It's just some of the people involved are the worst.
Yep.
That too.
Yep.
The only reason we're having fun with like the case at all is because we're doing this as not seriously as possible.
What?
Yeah.
You don't remember it like that at all? Yeah, that's what's happening. Both Ben,
who's 31.
Who's 31 years old, and Max, who's 21 years old, both are trying to marry Regina, a 16-year-old girl.
Yes, the age thing is Japan. That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah.
That just makes it understandable.
Is hope
Especially
we find a
since the
flying criminal
localization
in
team
court
could have just
tomorrow.
changed it.
Ugh, yeah. Gross, man.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
Also, the judge wants to marry her too.
Oh yeah, that was extra creepy.
Although you're right, Square. It does have some good bits, like pain equals bad.
And
Yes.
West Clownadelphia.
Yeah, West Clownadelphia. I'm so glad that broke the entire.
Thank you all so much for coming by, but I think that was a good place to call it. We can do the investigation next week.
Yep.
Thank you all
That'll
so
be-
much for watching.
Something.
Oh, good God. What a fucking pain. Pain equals bad, everyone. Pain equals
Pain
bad.
equals bad. Especially next week. Just a warning. Next Tuesday, I'm having an endoscopy. It won't be surgical, but I will be put out for it, and I will be on drugs. And I'm not supposed to operate any technology for the next 24 to 48 hours. So I'm going to be like that for the next stream.
Awesome.
So, see you tomorrow for Monster Prom, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. Don't marry 16-year-olds. And take it easy.
Woo.
Woo.
You can't tell me how to live my life.
Ugh.